guys, what's going on? Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for tuning in to a Monday Live for our Christmas in July Extravaganza. Let me know, everybody, if you guys can hear me okay. Got Haas in the house. Haas is out there. And so we got my Christmas hat going on, my sun hat going on today. Who else we got here? I know Braden's here. I know I saw Lisa. Where you at, Lisa? Lisa saying hey. Hey, Lisa. So, first and foremost, real quick. Oh, that's me. Real quick, let me get down here to my big old dog-sitting warning. We still have my mother-in-law's dog. If she thinks the wind is blowing outside, she's going to bark. So, stepdaughter should be coming home at some point. You'll probably hear the dogs go crazy at that point. But just an FYI to you. Let's see here. We got Scott. Scott, our newest Patreon member. Got your shout out coming here quickly. Scott, just join us on Patreon. Scott, where you at today? You on a tractor or what you got going on today, Scott? Who else we got here? We got Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Got a little Lisa Ladybird. Overly loud and clear. I apologize. I'll push it back a little bit. I'm a little bit loud in real life. So what we got going on today? We got some giveaways we're going to do today. We got Marina in there. Oh, day off today, Scott. Okay, very nice. So we got we're going to do some giveaways today. We got a couple of hats. Giving away that Nike hat that I showed last week. And give another kind of a new hat. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go with it, but I got another prototype hat. I like doing prototypes, seeing if I like it, and then seeing if you guys like it. We're going to do a shirt for the Patreon folks, and we're going to do a couple of coins. We'll do that today as well. Let's see here. I need to do melons. That is just a great Wichita Falls. That's a great name you got there. Michelle, hey there. Michelle Beams in the house. We got Lisa Ladybird. Cheers to you. So what do we have going on this week? Kind of a housekeeping note. Due to things going on in everyday life, I will not be doing a live next week. Just won't be able to. Won't be here for it. Won't have time for it. Won't be able to be in the studio for it. So no live Monday next week, which is why we're going to give away an extra hat today, just because of that. We did have our winners for our Christmas in July fairies drawing on the 15th. If you guys haven't watched that, I had a lot of fun with it. That was just so much fun. We had, at the time of the filming, we had 983. I think we're over 1,000 now. Well over 1,000 actually. But we had 983 comments. And I chose Bright Ideas because Bright Ideas came on. Her comment was about, she's kind of inspired by what the yarn tubers were doing, and she kind of did her own Christmas in July giveaway, and I thought that was cool. And then I did a random one where I told the Alexa to pick a random number between 1 and 983, and I was extremely fearful.
Your random number between 1 and 983 is 222.
She heard me. She just picked 222. But when we did it, when I recorded it, it was 93. I was very fearful she was going to pick like 719 or something. It was just going to take me all day to count and just kind of see what was going on there. But she did not. She picked a decent one. So Donna DeMarco is who she picked. That number was it was 92 actually. Donna DeMarco, and then I did a flip of the coin to see who won. Bright Ideas moves on, and she moves on to Dana's Wonderless Crochets grand prize drawing on the 25th. And I'm hoping, selfishly, I'm hoping she wins it all. I think it'd be dang neat if Christmas on Crestline's channel's winner won the whole thing. And it's 100, well, to me, 159. I think at the time I joined, it was 128. But 160 YouTubers will send her something. It's just, I thought it was dang cool. So for tomorrow's show, is going to be kind of go back in time a little bit. The Patreon subscribers, Patreon members already know this because you've already seen the Russian version of this. But hashtag LightsForLife movement came out in February, started by a gal in Denver, Colorado. And that was putting your lights back up because everybody, when they were getting quarantined and everything, they could drive by and have something to do. Voice of America, which is kind of like NPR or BBC, got a hold of me. I had no idea who they were, so I had to kind of check their credentials. And yeah, they were legit. At first, I thought it actually might have been a scam. But they reached out, wanted to interview me. They saw my how to build Christmas light balls video, the one we would use 8 feet of chicken wire. And they thought that was cool, interviewed me, and that's the English version. With a few surprises is going to come out tomorrow. I tell you folks all the time, send me pictures. If you make something or if you have a cool display you think other viewers here are going to like, send me a picture and we'll put it up in an episode. Well, I got a couple of guys that do that all the time. And if you're a longtime fan of the show, you probably already know who I'm talking about. They like the video. So one of the fans sent me a photograph. I put that into that episode. And that is now the thumbnail. And according to the Angela, the gal who interviewed me, that has now been seen by 230 million people. I'm like, dang. I'm about the last 90 seconds of it, but tune in tomorrow. I turned a 4-minute video, a 4-minute interview, a 3-minute interview to about 9 minutes of me talking. But I think that's dang me. You guys send me a picture. I put that in a video. Some other news organization picks it up. And now one of the fans of our show, you'll find out tomorrow who, his thumbnail, they made his photograph that he sent me the thumbnail for the entire worldwide story. I think that's just dang neat. Still mess up. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? The homesteaders, that'd be cool as heck for the homesteaders to get into. My lucky number. So, Lisa, that's one thing I gave away in the warning. I told folks early on that if you're somewhere watching that, be careful because I'm going to talk about the ALEXA. And Hope's in the house. Hey, Hope, how you doing? But yeah, that's one thing. Every time I talk about Alexa, and I have a few, have to look over. I have a few videos where I do that when she talks. Which brings me to last week's video. If you guys haven't watched that, another Alexa warning. I reviewed the lights, the RGB CW floodlights. And RGB, everybody knows red, green, and blue. And you can kind of twist those and turn those into about 16.9 million different colors. But they added a CW, which is a cool white or warm white. I found that very intriguing. So tomorrow I have the Voice of America interview coming out, featuring one of your photographs. I think that's just cool as heck. 230 million people. One of the viewers gets that. So let's give away a hat real quick. I'm gonna give away first this black one. This is a Richardson. I think it's a 112. Yeah, it's Richardson 112 trucker hat. It's the most popular style of trucker hats. Kind of give you a little bit of a view. It's black on black. And we have the Christmas on Crestline. This is actually screen printed on. This is my first time trying a screen printed hat. This is screen printed on. And you're going to need to open up a second page on your computer there. And you're going to need to go to the Christmas on Crestline page. Go to the video page to be exact. And the question is, for this hat, whoever the first person who correctly guesses the precise date, we're looking for the date here. What date did I release? Let me go to it so I can make sure I get it right there with you. I don't want to tell you it's the wrong one because there are 2 different versions of this. What date did I release? See how to make a colorful Christmas light display video. And kind of give you a quick hint. The thumbnail states very proudly, that's not a word, very bright and red for you. It's red, green, and blue. Brand new verticals is what's in the thumbnail. And I'm looking for the date. So who we got here that just popped in? Ara. Very nice. Very nice. Good evening. Good evening makes me think you maybe not from America right now. Where are you hailing from, Ara? Are you from the States? Because you say good evening, I'm thinking maybe Australia, perhaps. But yes, we're looking for the date I released the video. And the thumbnail says brand new verticals. The title of the episode is How to Make a Colorful Christmas Light Display. And I'm watching the comments. We had a thing a couple weeks ago. Well, last week I mistakenly said it was Braden. It was actually Bill Parrish. Some Shaggy Santa beat Bill Parrish, and I just didn't see it. Last week I said it was Braden, but my wife quickly corrected me after the taping. She didn't want to do it when we were live, and that's fine. October 17th, what year, Braden? I need a date. Oh, Scott Drees got it. Boom, ding, 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 ding. Scott Drees just won himself a hat. October 17th, 2018 is correct. So second came in Braden, and then, 2018, woohoo. So Scott, I already have your shipping information, so we'll get that hat out to you first thing tomorrow. So that hat is gone, so I dropped stuff. So pause there for just a second. Let's see here. So Saturday. So Scott just won the hat. Let me write that down. Scott, you won the black hat with a screen print. Boom. All right. So we got the Voice of America interview coming out tomorrow. Watch through that. I'm just curious. I like to add if I go to a movie and they don't have something after the credits, I get disappointed. I guess I don't mind sitting there, waiting for 8-12 minutes sometimes for all the credits to come by if there's nothing there, because you get out of the parking lot a little bit quicker. But I like to add something, not to all my videos, but to a little bit of my videos, outtakes, bloopers, things like that. So watch to the end of that video when it comes out tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think of that. Let's see here. Ryan, yeah. Oh, no, you got a quick sec. You got the date wrong. That's all right. Tammy. Way to go, Scott, indeed. Let's go back here a little bit. So what's going on next Saturday? Oh, and another reason why I don't have a whole lot of videos coming out next week is my wife and I just went to and hiked Colorado Rockies. It was our 8th year wedding anniversary last Monday. You guys who watched the live last Monday know that. But we like to get out and do stuff. We went there hiking last year. We wanted to go hiking again this year. And this year, my gosh, we were going to conquer, or at least attempt to conquer, the incline. If you guys don't know what the incline is, it's right outside of Colorado Springs in a town called Manitou Springs. Years ago, in order to get ore up and down the mountain, the mining companies had a trolley cart and it went up and down the mountain. They got rid of that once the mining kind of went away, and they just put railroad ties across. So you used to take a step up. It's just rugged steps on tire irons up 14,000 feet. It was closed. We went all the way there and it was closed. I did not, for the life of me, think they would close stairs. But they closed stairs because of all that's going on. We were really disappointed. So we went and we hiked the Garden of the Gods. Just kind of went around the town, did some stuff. But one thing that some other channels do that I want to start doing on this channel, and is we went, my wife and I, we do this every year. We went and saw Cave of the Winds is where this is at. This is kind of their novelty picture that they took. We've actually been there 2 years in a row now. This is actually a second cave, even though it says Cave of the Winds. It's actually a different cave in that same system. But we like to go there and hike. But down at the bottom of that is this big old ravine. And I don't know how to get that to the side there, yes. But one thing I thought would be cool is when you guys get the coins, wherever you go, take a picture of the background. If you guys are traveling, get that coin and take a picture of it in the background. If you go to New York, you're going hiking somewhere you think is cool. If you go to a cool, like Santa Claus, Indiana, which has Holiday World, which is like a Disneyland. We went there a few years back. If you go somewhere like that, pick your coin up, take a picture of it, and we'll put it into an episode. Traveling Crestliners. We need to come up with a name for that, something along those lines. Hi from the UK. Nanny Bluebell from the UK. Very, very cool. Who else just came in? Tinsel Tunes. Yes, great to finally catch a live feed. Agreed. Cute coins. Well, thank you. Yeah, these are our challenge coins. Get that in. It's our mascot, and on the back is our logo. But yeah, if you guys go anywhere, take a picture of that. I keep meaning to kind of talk about that and never really do. Did I watch the Christmas Summit? I did not. Need to. Have not yet. I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the virtual tour for Christmas Expo where everybody kind of got in and had a chat last week. Is that what you're talking about? But I meant to. I've done the virtual. There's two huge Christmas conventions here in the U.S. There's Christmas Expo, which we were going to go to, got canceled. There's Trans World, which we were going to go to, got canceled. And Trans World is Halloween shows, Christmas shows, and escape rooms. It's all three of those, and that takes place in St. Louis every year. But we didn't get to go to any of that, so that's unfortunate. But so Trans World just did a virtual tour of all the shows that were supposed to be there. One thing that was cool as we were walking around the town is Robert Simpich. And if you don't know who he is, we put a couple of photos of him. I put this up on the Instagram page while we were gone. We were walking around Old Colorado City, which is kind of the old town of Colorado. Colorado Springs. And we were walking around and saw his display here, and like, what is this? So we went inside, and once we got inside, we found just kind of really neat. This guy would carve everything by hand. Apparently, he lived and worked and had his shop in Colorado Springs for many a year, and just finally had to shut down, I think in 2006 or 2009, because all the competition or all the supplies he was getting shipped over to China. He did not want to do that. It was getting shipped over to China to make for a cheaper price. He wanted to keep everything American made, so he decided he'd rather shut down rather than not be American made. Cool, pride in that. We just kind of stumbled upon that. Just everything's handmade. He has so many different things, so many neat, cool things. Stumbled upon that. And we also stumbled upon, bring a picture up? I did. That's too small. That's up on our Instagram page. They have two other Christmas stores there in town in Manitou Springs, one in Manitou Springs and one in Colorado Springs that we ran into. I was going to kind of maybe film something there, but they were all just ornaments. It's a shop of ornaments kind of for folks who are traveling. So nothing too special there about them. Where do we get the coins? Yeah, Annie, email me at christmasOnCrestline@gmail.com. They're $10. I cover the shipping and handling, which I'm probably going to stop after this year just because it's kind of getting expensive shipping everything out. But yeah, $10. Email me at christmasOnCrestline@gmail.com, and I'll mail those out to you the next day after you order. Colorado, sweet teas in the house. Teresa, I'm telling you, there are so many hiking trails. Here in Kansas, it's just kind of flat. There's not a whole lot of, all our hiking trails, the region I'm in was south central Kansas. There's nothing challenging there. But our favorite hike to go on to in Colorado is in Canyon City. And in Canyon City, they have a Red Rock Park. And it's just boulders everywhere. All sorts of cool rocks, and you can go off trail, make your own trail. We like to kind of just explore there's no bushwhacking been there at all. You're kind of just fighting through the foliage like you can. That's awesome. Yes, I did, Shaggy, and I just sent you something back like a couple hours ago too. But I just got your address, and I'll mail that out to you tomorrow. We were in Colorado and kind of just getting back. So just got back in time to do live, put on my live hat, which I forgot to wear last week. And I wore this out hiking in the Garden of the Gods trails. And everybody was kind of looking at me and laughing. I don't care. I like Christmas. You can laugh as much as you want. I don't mind. Doesn't mind me. All right. So let's see here. We did that. Talked about Donna DeMarco and Bright Ideas. Voice of America interview. So what do we have coming out next Sunday? We'll talk about that next. Let's give a coin out real quick. What did I just pull out? This is what I'm I'll give this out. This is number 99. 99. This first original set goes from 1 to 150, and we did number them because they're kind of collectibles. You guys know I've talked about this several times before. My wife and I are big into the bourbon and whiskey scene, kind of as one would a sommelier is to wine. We like to tour. We toured a bunch of distilleries while we were in Colorado and had fun doing that. And some of my great friends are the Scotch test dummies, which are huge on YouTube. And I've talked about that before. They started the whole challenge coin as a whiskey hat type of thing, where the distilleries are actually picking up their ideas. They said, hey, you need to get your challenge coins out there. They're fun, they're neat. And they said for your show, just take a little 3/8 drill through it, and boom, you got a makeshift ornament. So kind of both. I did not get your email, Lisa. I'll have to look at that right after here. Nothing's ringing a bell. Oh, yes, I did, about your house. I did. And what Lisa's talking about there, folks, is Lisa has, she calls it, you compared it, it's not Victorian. I forget what kind of style you have, but you compared it to the Gone in the Wind house. She had some questions about what to do for her roof. I did read it. I did 12 hours of driving over the last 2 days, so I have not had time yet to respond, but I will respond to you, I promise. That's another thing. I take great pride in not emailing, but if you comment on the show, I'm going to talk to every single person. And over the last 7 days, no, not 7 days, over the last 5 days, I've been out of town, and I've just had so many people I haven't gotten into, so I apologize. I'm not being lazy. We've just been traveling. Antebellum, that's right. Antebellum. That's how you describe it. Who just took off? Marianne. Okay, we'll see you later. Let's get this away real quick before I go off on more tangents, and this takes too long. I actually want to do about a 40-minute live today. I don't see how much. We're at 21 right now. All right, so get this out real quick. So you're going to need that same page open again. You had it back open if you weren't with us when we gave away the hat. So we'll do things a little bit differently. Scott, you've already won, so we're only going to let some people win one thing at a time this time because you're still eligible for the shirt, Scott. So what date did I release? Let me find it real quick so I can find it there with you folks. Make sure I don't tell you something is okay. What date, day, month, year, what date did I release the How to Hang Christmas Lights and Trees? And give you a hint, the thumbnail is Tricks to Hanging Christmas Lights with me standing on a roof waving at y'all. So what date for coin number 99? So I'm going to watch the comments kind of here real quick. And as soon as we give this one away, I'll tell you guys what's coming out next Saturday. And then we'll give away the t-shirt to the Patreon subscribers, and we will give away the Nike hat after that. Nothing's coming in yet. And again, I'm about a 20-second delay. Actually, I meant to put Off-Kilter Homestead as a manager. Is that the word I'm looking for? The comments, 12-3 of 18. 12-3 of 18, boom. Ryan Sams just got it, 12-3 of 18. You write that down, Ryan. You got coin 99. I don't think you've won anything from here before. Brave, you're a close second. So Ryan, email me your shipping information to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I will get this coin out to you tomorrow. But yeah, good job. And that one was a fun one to do. I probably should actually cut that episode down into like three smaller ones, but I didn't. Who just got? Oh, Donna. We've been talking about you, Donna. Put your name back up here. But that is okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I had your name up on the screen earlier when we were talking about you winning. And I just got back in town, and you will have your lights spelled out you tomorrow. Don't know. Okay. So if you guys watched my review last week of the Novastella RGB CW flood lamps, I actually thought they were pretty cool. I went in there with an open mind, but I went in there with probably thinking I wasn't going to like it. I actually filmed a different episode I put up on Patreon just for the Patreon viewers. But an unboxing. They come in, I open them up from, got the Amazon box, and I kind of give my first impressions. I didn't think I was going to like them, but I did. I actually thought I was going to like the bulb better. And the bulb is, back up here a little bit. Yep. So the bulb, the Novastella 13-watt smart bulb unboxing and review will be what comes out for next Saturday's episode. And that is something, it's similar but different to the floodlights. This is just a bulb you can screw into anything. And we have throughout our house, I actually forget the name of the company, but they're No, they're little, kind of like coins. You put them into your outlet, and then it has a 3-prong adapter on that backside, and you can piggyback and pick something into that. And then you can tell the ALEXA, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did earlier and say its name out loud. Tell that what to do with the ball. You can put it in any outlet ever. Well, you know what? I'm going to stop myself there. Y'all can watch it on Saturday, but it does have some pros. It does have some cons, but it's kind of neat. So I'll let y'all watch it. I don't want to spoil it for everybody. Like, yeah, Charlie just told me everything. It's kind of like when you see a review for a movie, and it's a review. See a trailer for a movie, and it's a 3-minute trailer. You're like, I just watched the whole movie. No need to see it now. So I'll shut up and stop talking about that. Let's see. Terry's here. Yep. Gonna buy those. Love them. Nice, Lisa. Put this up here. Those are awesome. Do you think you will add them to your display? Well, that's a spoiler alert, isn't it there, Steven? So you'll have to tune in and watch that for that. Got to check them out. Yep, Sweet Tea. Yep, they're pretty dang neat. We take the banner down real quick. So that's coming out next Saturday. So we told you it's coming out. Told you no live next week just because I have some stuff going on that's some obligations I won't be able to do a live for. Let's see here. Oh, August and September. So the way this extravaganza was supposed to go is I was going to have all my prop builds for the last week. I'm going to have snowmen, my fans, verticals. I call them kind of peacock verticals. I was going to do that, and I was going to do a how to build a reindeer episode. I've been gone, and there was a stretch where I had to work 26 out of 27 straight days I had to work, and that bled over into July. 21 of those days were straight 12-hour days, so I had to film when I could, sleep when I could, and I just ran out of time. So I'm not going to have any prop builds, and this is extravaganza, but keep those notifications on because you'll get notified when I do the prop builds, but that's going to be August and September. I'll have those 3 prop builds. I'll at least have the verticals. I'll at least have the reindeer, how to make a wooden reindeer in September, August and September. The snowman, I'm still looking for a base on. Bill's been talking to me a lot about the snowman. He has some ideas. I have some ideas. I'm still toying with it, and I don't want to tell you guys about it. What the snowman I'm talking about is my giant Christmas light balls that we talked about earlier, the 8 feet of chicken wire, stacking those to where they look nice and sharp into a snowman. So I'm working on some prototypes now. We'll be releasing that later in the year. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the Patreon shirt real quick. And let's see here. Let me go back to put this up here. I won't do it while I'm live. Scott Dries, who just won the hat. Oh, yeah, Scott won the hat. He is our newest Patreon member. He has not had a shout-out video released yet. He just joined. Scott, you are eligible. You'll be number 12. And let me, if I can't quite see it. Do I have it somewhere else? I don't. Let me just open up a Patreon. So Scott will be eligible. He'll be our number 12, and I'll give this away. Basically what this is, if you guys haven't seen it before, it's a T-shirt. Front is our mascot. Sorry. See here. Front is our mascot and Christmas on Crest line. And the back is kind of like a concert shirt. Give everybody's name. It's our end screen. And this, I made a few of just our original citizen members on there. Yeah, that's just our new Patreon shirt. We go here to Relationship Manager on Patreon and pop everybody up. Okay, so who is not eligible? Let's see. Chris, you've already won. Chris won last week, I believe. Darren's already won. And somebody else already won one. I forget who. Bob, I think, actually. So you guys already won one. You're not eligible. So Scott, you're number 12. Kurt, you're number 11. Darren, you are 10. Lisa, you're 9. Haas, you are 8. Bill Parrish, you are, 7. Chris Benzie, you're 6. Roger Grime, you're 5. Chris, you're 4 for this, but you're not eligible. Road Dog, you're 3. Bob, you're 2. And John, you're 1. So Alexa, random number between 1 and 12.
Your random number between 1 and 12 is 10.
10. Who is that? That's Darren. Darren's already won. Let's do it again. Alexa, pick a random number between 1 and 12.
Your random number between 1 and 12 is 5.
5. Who's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roger Grime. Roger Grime. I don't think you're in the live today, are you, Roger? But Roger Grime, you just won the Patreon shirt. So congratulations. And Patreon folks don't have to be here in order to win on the live. Grime. Patreon shirt. All right. Let's see here. Thank you, Lisa. Or no, Teresa. Thank you, Sweet Tea. Appreciate that. Oh, Crazy Poppy Lady. Crazy Poppy Lady. If you haven't checked out Crazy Poppy Lady show, she has just, I can listen to you talk all day long. You just read some magazines, reviewed some magazines, I think. I was in the Rockies. I couldn't quite pay attention to everything you're saying, but it was neat. Send me another message, okay? Yeah, congratulations, Roger. So I'll reach out to him and let him know that. Let's see how. We go back up here. What am I forgetting? I think we've done all those. And don't forget, you yarn trimmers, Crazy Poppy Lady, folks that are on here, don't forget, we got the 25th, the Christmas in July Fairies grand prize giveaway. And hopefully, one of us, whether it be Lisa or Sweet Tea or me or somebody, hopefully one of our winners wins it. Let's see here. Okay, so we got talked about the prop builds. No live next week. The bulb, dog sitting, which surprisingly dogs haven't barked at all once. How cool is that? Okay, so let's give away another coin here right quick. This is number 100. 100. Let's see here. So for this one, where is it at? This one, bit of a different style question. Now, if you haven't watched this and you don't know the answer immediately, play the video. It is only 66 seconds long. It's very, very short. But in the episode, how to screw up Christmas lights, who do I blame? In the episode, how to screw up Christmas lights, who do I blame for screwing up the Christmas lights? If you need a hint, it's me in a green shirt kneeling down on concrete with a giant glob. Christmas lights, kind of Clark Griswold style. So who do I blame in that? Your dog. That would be funny though, but no, it wasn't my dog. Who did this for coin 100? And for those of you that aren't looking up, give you a close up of that coin right quick. Oh, if I can get it on the right there, we go. Let's see here. And that's why I was talking about that earlier. I was going to have Haas from Off Kilter Homestead be a, no, not the dog, lots of Taggarts in the house. I was going to have him be a manager, not the wife. It's only 60 seconds long. Just pull it up and watch it real quick. I was going to have him be a manager so he can kind of gauge the comments because I had one prize screw up. But like I said, I've been traveling. Haven't had an opportunity to do that just yet. But when you type something, there's about anywhere from an 8 to a 15-second lag. Yes, Off Kilter. It's always Toby's fault. That's not the correct answer, but that's an awesome answer. Nope, not the Grinch. But that would be awesome if that was the correct thing. Yeah, I love The Office. That's one of my. I will normally fast forward, just my personal taste of The Office. I will normally fast forward Toby. Teresa says I will normally fast forward all the mundane meetings. I like the pranks, and I like when Michael goes off on tangents when he was following the GPS right into the lake. That was funny. Yeah, poor Toby. Poor Toby. No, not the Grinch. Scott. Kids. Very nice indeed. Scott Drees, kids. And here's a little insight about that. Coin 100. Boom. Here's a little insight on that. It wasn't the kids. It was completely me. I just didn't want to say that at the beginning. No, what I did is I took all the ones I didn't think were going to use. I took them off a particular bush and part of the tree, and I was not planning on using those next year. I'm like, yeah, let's throw them in here. Who cares? That was 100% me. Just in the video, I blamed it on the kids because I thought it would be funnier. So Scott, you got coin 100, and Haas, I know what you're doing, and Haas has won a lot of stuff lately, so he's just sitting back, chilling. If you guys haven't watched his keto fried chicken video, I watched that last night when we got home. That made me hungry. Tell you what, that was a good video. I don't think I've commented on that yet, and I apologize. I think actually I have it typed up in another window. I just haven't hit enter yet. But yeah, he's doing a bunch of keto reviewing stuff on his channel. Well, that'd be cool, Haas, if you got your homesteaders involved in kind of a Christmas in July giveaway. That'd be pretty neat. All right, so we've done 2 coins. We've done the Patreon shirt. And Darren, I don't think I've seen Darren in here today. Your shirt should be done, and I'll be getting that in the mail to you tomorrow as well. Got a lot to mail out tomorrow for folks. And for you guys, Scott, and so I know Haas already has one. Scott, you're getting one, and Ryan, you're getting a coin. If you guys go anywhere, take a picture of that coin with whatever, if you're traveling or whatever, or if you guys just kind of do anything. Scott, if you're on the tractor, take a picture of the wheat field you're in, or I guess I don't know what type you're actually doing. So let's give away this Nike hat. So this is a fitted Nike hat. It's a maroon in color. If you're interested in knowing, I believe this is a size. It's a one size fits most. I guess that's the thing they're going to now instead of one size fits all. This is an adult unisex size medium/large. So it's a half medium, half large kind of thing. Fits me just fine. But give you that thing right quick. Get you a close up on that. This is maroon in color. So for that one, let's go over here back to the video page. I should have done that one. In the video, tricks to hanging Christmas lights on fences. What is it that I suggest you use to hang Christmas lights on fences to keep them straight? It kind of tells you in the thumbnail a little bit if you have really good eyes. And that's just kind of a quick hack. Yeah. It takes a long time. It took me 2 hours to do that one. I remember. But so anyway, I digress. In that video, how to hang Christmas lights on a fence. And it's just an everyday household item. But what is it I suggest? More specific? Oh, Scott got office clips. Lights got clips. Large binder clips. There we go. Who said that? Boom, Michelle Beam. Large binder clips was the correct answer. Look at you, Michelle. Boom. Large binder clips. You almost have me with office clips. That's technically correct because they are in office clips. But large binder clips was the precise thing. Dana's Wanderlust Crochets in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we have royalty in the house. We've been talking about you for a while today, Dana, about the 25th. And selfishly, I'm wanting bright ideas to win, but I'm just happy y'all let me be a part of your Yard Tuber family this year. Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, ladies and gentlemen. Hardest working crocheting / truck driver in the business. Heck yeah. Well, Michelle Bean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you've won anything yet. So send me your shipping information. Actually, didn't you win something last week? Was that you or is that a different Michelle? Guess I don't have those notes with me. So anyway, if that was not you and I don't have your shipping information, send me your shipping information to christmasOnCrestline@gmail.com. And actually, I should write you down before I forget, Michelle Beam, and you won the Nike hat. And if you guys are getting into this apparel, take a picture of yourselves. Send it in if you want. Put you up in a future episode. You're the queen, Dana. Dana's freaking awesome. Yeah. Let's see here. Can mug. That's right. You got the metal koozie. That's right. Okay. So I should still have that. So awesome. So let's see here. So congratulations to Michelle. And I think actually, folks, that about does it today. Do you guys, what are we at? We're 40 minutes in. I wanted to be about 45. Do you guys have any questions of me before I let you all go today? But so as a reminder, I'll kind of watch the comments here. No live next week. I'm actually not even quite certain which video I'll be able to release in time to have one episode next week, just because from the moment I get off here today till about this time next week, I am crushed busy. Woohoo! Dana's one or less crochet, pulling out the super sticker right there. My gosh, and I need to get something. And what do you do for yours, Dana? I know a lot of people do cowbells. I like to be different, so I need to get maybe some sleigh bells. But boom, thank you, Dana's one or less crochet, right there. That was phenomenal. Be a trick or treat on Halloween like the fairies. Trying to think. You guys do a ton of stuff. Who is it that has the vampire in the back of her set? It's not Crazy Poppy. Someone's got like a little small vampire in the back of their set. I can't remember who it is. Charlie. I don't understand the context of that. I've probably been talking too much since then. Apologize, Lisa. Did you ever tell us the name of your scout elf? If you're talking about the elf on the shelf, I haven't. Oh, scout elf. Yeah, I have not. I should do that, shouldn't I? I apologize. I am a tad ignorant on elf protocols. I apologize, but I actually should do that. Crochet Witch. Okay, maybe that's the channel. I remember watching Crochet Witch though. I've watched so many crochet tubers. I probably have sat down and watched multiple shows of probably 30 yarn tubers. I've watched at least one episode of probably 50 yarn tubers. And I've got my favorites. I got my Dana's One or Less. I got my Crazy Poppy ladies. I got a few others. With a Christmas cowboy hat, you should get a rubber band gun. You should have a cluster of bells. That is awesome. I like that idea. That's when I was a little kid. Mom says, "Hey, do you want to go to an arts and crafts fair?" Yeah, I want to go to an arts and crafts fair because they always have rubber band guns. They're like $5 at the time, Heck yeah, I want to see it. Lisa found the elf between the signs, and that's something I'm doing. When you guys call out where the elf's at, I'll move it around for the next episode. But yeah, Shaggy, Santa Shaggy, I need to come up with a name for the elf. We had a naming competition for our mascot a while back. I actually forget when that was. But the gal who won didn't really follow the rules, didn't get back with me, so I did not go with what she named. And I kind of felt bad because we had a handful of people. We probably had about 20 people that were generally into the contest and wanted to win. And the name we chose for the winner kind of ghosted me. That's all right. If you don't want to win, you don't want to win. But I need to come up with a name for that. So maybe that's what I'll do in my next live. When I get an opportunity to do that, it's going to be a few weeks. Is just come up with a naming competition of some sort. But I do like your rubber band gun idea. I do have sleigh bells around here somewhere. Yeah. Good call, Lisa. Good call, Lisa. So that's about it for today. What's this? So the challenge coin, you collect other coins. Have one for my fire department. I can send you. Heck yeah, send me, Scott or Ryan. Heck yeah, send me. I did not know you were a firefighter. Email me, christmasonpressline@gmail.com, and we'll have a chit chat. But I have some from other YouTube shows, Scotch Test Dummies, Aquavite. I need to order one from. I'm drawing a blank. It's Bourbon Night. All my other coins are from bourbon and whiskey tubers. There's only, as far as Christmas tubers, There's me. There's Learn Christmas Lighting, who David Henry, who I had on for our first interview of Christmas in July Extravaganza, and there's Candace Bader Christmas. We are the only three that do in-front camera Christmas work. There's nobody else. I wish there were. I'm the only guy who does string lights. There's nobody else. It's me on the frontier of all that is Christmas lights. So I wish there was others. I really do, because it'd be neat to collaborate with them. That's what I was talking about earlier, Scott. The gal who won the naming competition kind of ghosted me, so I've never announced who that winner was, because I told her I'd give her about six months to claim her prize and name it, but I don't want to announce the name, and then I have to redo the contest, and she's all I came, where's my prize? So I'm going to give her time, but I haven't yet to announce that, but I actually need to do another competition, because I'd rather you guys name it. That way it's kind of a collaborative issue. If I name him, and if you guys watched the Nova Stella lights review from last week, then you know I name almost all my Christmas stuff after the Christmas Vacation movies. So I love that movie. I have my top five, impromptu top five here. Impromptu top five. Christmas in no particular order: Christmas Vacation, it's Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life. Who would be next? Elf. Elf is so quotable. How many movies do you get to watch when you say, hey, had a good day today, saw a dog? That's always a good day, right? So, yeah, top four anyway. Well, Donna, she's on the channel here. She got her, she won the fairy one. This is a different competition I had. January, February, actually might have been last Christmas season. Kevin, call the elf Kevin. That's an idea. I actually don't hate that. I don't hate that at all, because it's a Christmas Home Alone, another classic. I don't hate that idea at all, actually. I think you did, unless somebody has a something else. Really, you won 3? Atta baby, Jeannie. Very nice. If somebody else has, I actually dig that name. So does anybody else have a better name? You know what? Willy-nilly style. We'll name this bad boy right now. Does anybody else have a different name, or do you guys like to name it Kevin for the elf? Because we're going to do this bad boy right now. Anybody else have anything different? Going once. I forget about the delay sometimes, about 10-second delay or so. We'll give you guys a few seconds, but if nobody else has any, I love that name, Kevin. Of course, I say I love the name, and somebody will come with a better name. I don't know what that might be though. Ralphie, that was one of the top 3 choices for the mascot was Ralphie, and that was actually my favorite for the mascot. Bernard's good. I forgot about Bernard. Danny's Wanderlust is Kevin too. What movie is Bernard from? It's Bernard. Where's that song? Who is this? There's a country song about Rudolph having a cousin. Hammy? I don't get the context of Hammy, I guess. Ralphie, Kevin, Bernard. Okay. So there are some disclaimers here. So I'll put something together, and I'll think of something here, and we'll come up with a naming solution for that elf and for the mascot. Lisa likes Bernard. I'll come up with something. I'll put a poll up. They just took polls down off of YouTube. Which reminds me, if you guys have been watching the videos and you're like, why is Charlie putting 5 commercials in these things? I'm not. YouTube just sent out a thing 2 weeks ago saying all videos that have over 8 minutes long will now begin. They're going to trickle down. Pretty soon, all videos on YouTube that are over 8 minutes will have a commercial in the middle. So that's not me putting that in there, folks. That's just YouTube doing their own thing. Elfie, Hammer or Hammy, Jack, where Jack goes? There's Jack, Lady Bird, Tiny Tim. Okay, so there's some discrepancies. Everybody's got a name. I'll figure out some sort of naming contest. I'll figure that out, and we'll get to that. So that's about it for today, guys. Tiny Tim, Lady Lisa Bird coming up, Tiny Tim. So, hey, again, another shout out to Dana's Wonderlust Crochet. Check her out. She's awesome. She's always smiling. I don't know how you're always in a good mood. And my wife and I were talking about this the other day. You're a truck driver, right? That's your occupation. You're driving. You have to come across so many bad drivers, but yet you are always smiling. So I appreciate that. Your smile's infectious, and you get everybody in a good mood. Bumble. I've not thought about Bumble. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that. Boom. Awesome. So that's about it for today, guys. I'll get out of your hair. Again, no live, sadly, next week. I have life obligations. That take me from that. I'll probably do a live the following Monday and kind of wrap everything up, wrap the extravaganza up. So that's about it for today. Thank you, Dana. Appreciate that. I'll get out of your all's hair, and thank you ever so much.